from my head. Not to say what's been said, but it's enraging to tread so carefully, prepared for the posterity to remain in states of verity, but not united. That's a trap. It's parity they lack when there's slip knots and time stops for all those in black, and it's hypocrisy when I deny myself of therapy but express arms for austerity through words like we were born to make firsts. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living. Didn't think that this was gonna be my path, be the torch in my emergency kit for when it's dark, for when my blood seeks and I turn it into ink for the art. The countries in parts, though love speaks from hearts. There's typos, what do I know when I'm stuck in a cycle? I wash with deterrent over detergent, although I might go pretend to urgent business. I will always return and finish, and when my battery dies, my light to lighter I'll burn. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living. And I'll spit it out, I like the taste of fire in my mouth, but you look like you're in need of some flavor. So mix it in your recipe for sentience. Hear life story in a single sentence. Vengeance to repentance. What I can't do, my pen does. Dependence in my venting. They condemn us without getting the gist of the story that lay before me. But we've all got our means, a corpus, soul and body organs. Sentences and cells tore them. Our organs we sell for them, and we go on to reconstruct ourselves brick by brick that consists of infantile passions that fell when crossing the bridge, picking up the lost things to continue to live. Like think about what's changed, imaginations that raise. We just need time to create the only way to escape. I'll take a child's hand and a mic stand and see the unplanned turn to fate. Give another a hammer and watch a broken home turn to castle that survives rain or shine. And when they try to take your gold, use that hammer to mine, run and leave them behind. And when they're vexed at us for the exodus and take their silver spoons, plates and silver platters, will shatter perception of reliance on providers. Find the ingredients inside us and realize we're chefs within our own right. So set the table tonight. I'ma find time to fine dine and find out the fine line between gifting and giving, and goodbyes and good riddance, and what stars and what isn't, and heroes and villains, and existing and living. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living. It's separation from limits. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living. Tell me what's the difference between existing and living.